Hello there, how are you? I hope that all of you are well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back. This is your Light in Darkness, and I am back again with another update and another beautiful reading for all of you once again. Today's update is suggesting you all and advising you all to be hopeful. Remain hopeful about your current situation or the circumstances you are experiencing at this point of time, because things are going to work out in your favor and against the people who are responsible for your separation or whatever ordeals and struggles you are facing at this point of time. Okay, getting into details, I see here that a lot of you are experiencing heavy karmic interference at this point of time. There are a lot of people here in the picture who are flying very high, thinking that they won or are going to win in this situation, which is never going to happen. But I see them feeling all proud and puffed up, as maybe at this point of time your person is listening to them or is with them, is still associated with them, which is making these people overconfident and delusional all at the same time, because they are assuming that you lost the game or you are going to suffer for life. So I see here that something abrupt and unexpected is about to happen. I see your person leaving these people out ultimately and eventually and coming back towards you, or are just going to choose you in the end. That's what I see. It's not just that you're going to receive your blessings and your counterpart back. I'm also seeing that something very, very serious, drastic and catastrophic is about to happen or is happening with these people who are responsible for your separation or the suffering you are either enduring at this point of time or have endured on your journey. Okay, this reading is talking about what you can expect as well as what's going to happen with these people who are responsible for everything negative you have experienced with your counterpart. As I see that a lot of people actually had been interfering in your connection or poisoning your person's ears and their mind against you, were talking shit and smack about you or your character. I see that a lot of people wanted to keep your counterpart away from you and under their control. So I see lightning striking on their head or on anything and everything they've built. I see some sort of disaster coming in, which is going to destroy the foundation they are standing at or upon at this point of time. In some of the cases, this is what I see is going on, has started already at this point of time, is in the process as we speak, or is going to happen in the near coming future. For some of you, it was long time coming and here it is already. For others, I see that it's going to take some time, so you have to be patient. You are getting advised to be patient and remain hopeful and positive, optimistic actually about everything which is going on in your life, because you basically have nothing to fear about here in your situation. Everything's working out in your favor here, or is going to work out in your favor sooner or later. I see your person finally waking up, smelling the coffee and coming back after seeing what happens in their lives, in all of their lives, as long as they remain connected or associated with the wrong people. I see divine intervention coming in, destroying these connections or associations for good, which is just going to leave these people all baffled, confused, perplexed and annoyed all at the same time. I see them being in a state or a situation not knowing what to do, what to think, what to say and where to go, whom they should call to seek help from or seek any kind of assistance from. I don't feel like they'll receive any, because the karmic consequences and repercussions are headed their way, are making their way into their life at a very rapid pace, so they wouldn't be able to do anything about it. They wouldn't be able to protect themselves or run away from those consequences and repercussions. They wouldn't be able to react or respond in any way. I just see that it'll happen all suddenly. It'll happen out of the blue, unexpectedly, which might even shock them in some cases. So I see big surprises headed their way, which are not going to bring anything good in their life because they gave you bad experiences. It was not needed. I mean to say that you were not enemies to begin with, but they looked at you as an enemy, as a threat, for no absolute reason, for no solid reason. It was just coming from their own insecurities, their own prejudices and whatnot, preconceived notions. So they're responsible for what they are attracting. They're responsible for mistreating you, abusing you, and interfering in your life, which was just not needed again. But it's because of their nature they did so, for which I see them paying the price for, or just bearing the consequences at this point of time or in the coming future. That's what I see here. For you, I see that you just have to remain focused on yourself, remain calm, collected and balanced, as I see that sooner or later your person is going to realize his or her mistakes, repent, attempt to rectify their wrongs, make them right actually. They're going to come back on their own, so you should not chase them or worry about when it'll happen or how long it might take. I see them moving at a slow pace than usual, so it's going to take some time because even they are supposed to go through something drastic and a bit upsetting for them to wake up again and remove those rose-colored glasses, get rid of these people or these unwanted associations, level up, heal, evolve, mature up, rise up, become intelligent and intellectual, gain some knowledge and wisdom. So it might take some time, which is all for good. So just be grateful for that and be understanding. Show some understanding, give them space. Worry not about them because all will work out. That's what I'm going to say to you. I see them reaching out to you on their own. I see them making efforts to heal the situation between the two of you. They are going to try to convince you and heal you or heal the connection between the two of you. I see them making efforts to resolve the issues you two have. I see them working or making efforts to gain your trust back, which is all gone for sure for obvious reasons. I see them being on the same page as you are, or working on reaching that level, acquiring that. I see them turning to God. I see them choosing a noble path. I see them building themselves up, developing confidence and courage, and as well the ability to answer back people who interfere in your connection or are just nosy in nature. I see them putting people in their places and announcing that, declaring actually that they wouldn't allow anyone to raise their fingers at you or your connection or just interfere in your business. I see them letting go of their old way of living and being, which was very dysfunctional and abusive in nature, toxic in nature actually. I see a good change for you altogether, which is a wonderful thing. Just know that God's got a plan and you will receive everything which is meant for you without any hassle or struggle. You do not have to struggle. You do not have to cry for what's meant for you. It'll fall on your lap. Okay. I see happiness entering your way. I see you two standing together as a power couple. And the ironic thing here is that these people who messed up things between the two of you are going to get forced to see it. That is what is going to baffle them the most. That is what is going to upset them the most or surprise them the most, because when that happens, their lives wouldn't be as they are right now. I see them hanging upside down. I see them not knowing what to do or what to say. I see them standing speechless or just trying to tell themselves that nothing has changed and nothing worked out in your favor. Everything's good, which, as I said, would just be a delusion. They'll be in a very delusional world. They'll try to remain in that state because reality is going to be very upsetting or depressing in some cases. So I just see that these people are going to make many attempts, as many as they can, to keep your counterpart away from you and under their claws and grip. But ultimately I see them freeing themselves. Ultimately I see them moving on, choosing you, coming back, learning his or her lessons. Ultimately, I see these people just losing it all, losing everything completely, because Tower, divine intervention, is not something you can joke about, right? So that's what I see. That's how dramatic and drastic the changes are going to be. So expect more of such. Expect healing, expect happiness, expect reunions or marriages. I mean, don't obsess over it, don't remain focused on it. You are not getting suggested to do so. You're just receiving this knowledge and this message so that you can be at peace and rest assured knowing that a positive outcome is waiting for you, and ultimately it'll all work out in your favor. Your counterpart is just going to realize your worth and value, or are just going to choose you in the end, because nothing's going to work out for them as long as they're with these people, or as long as they act as per their commands and demands. Nothing's going to work out for them, and I don't see anything working out for these people either. They as well are going to lose their happiness, their joy, sources of their joy and happiness. So all in all, I see a good outcome for you. Just be blessed and keep going. That's all. I'll be back sooner than later with a new update. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.